The tale of Princess Adesuwa and the singing stranger. In the heart of the Yoruba kingdom of Ile-Ife, there lived a beautiful princess named Adesuwa. She was known throughout the land for her grace, intelligence, and kindness. Many wealthy princes from far and wide sought her hand in marriage, bringing lavish gifts to her father, the Oba of Ile-Ife, King Adegbite. But Adesuwa had a secret wish in her heart. She desired a husband who would love her for who she was, not for her beauty or royal status. The forbidden tradition. There was a tradition in Ile-Ife that was considered sacred and unbreakable. It was forbidden for a princess to marry a man of lower status, especially a commoner. This tradition was deeply rooted in the belief that royal blood must remain pure and untainted. Despite this, Adesuwa quietly rejected every wealthy suitor, waiting for someone who would see her true worth. The arrival of Akinola. One day, a poor but charming young man named Akinola arrived in Ile-Ife. He was a wandering singer, known for his enchanting voice that could soothe the fiercest storms and bring joy to the saddest hearts. Akinola had heard of Princess Adesuwa's beauty and her many rejections of rich suitors. Intrigued by her story, he decided to visit the kingdom, not to seek her hand, but to perform his songs and win the hearts of the people. As Akinola sang in the marketplace, word of his talent quickly spread. His voice reached the palace, and Adesuwa, curious about the singer, requested to see him perform. When she heard him sing, her heart was deeply touched by the sincerity and emotion in his voice. She felt a connection with him, something she had never felt with any of the princes who had courted her. Love blossoms in secret. Adesuwa began inviting Akinola to the palace under the guise of entertaining the court. With each visit, their bond grew stronger. They would spend hours talking, laughing, and sharing their dreams. Akinola, too, found himself falling in love with the princess, but he knew of the forbidden tradition that separated them. The betrayal. However, not everyone was pleased with this growing affection. Prince Olewola, a wealthy and arrogant suitor who had been rejected by Adesuwa, grew jealous of Akinola. Determined to have Adesuwa for himself, he devised a plan to expose Akinola as a mere commoner, hoping this would force the Oba to forbid their relationship. Olewola bribed one of the palace guards to reveal Akinola's humble origins to the Oba. The guard, lured by promises of wealth, betrayed Akinola and told King Adegbite about the forbidden love between his daughter and the poor singer. The family conflict. Furious, King Adegbite summoned Adesuwa and Akinola to the royal court. He demanded to know why she would disgrace the royal family by falling in love with a commoner. Adesuwa, with tears in her eyes, confessed her love for Akinola, stating that she valued his heart and soul over wealth and status. But the Oba, bound by tradition and concern for the kingdom's honor, ordered that Akinola be banished from Ile-Ife, forbidding him from ever seeing Adesuwa again. The revelation. Just as Akinola was about to be taken away, he revealed a truth that shocked everyone. He removed the golden amulet hidden under his clothes, one that bore the royal seal of a distant land, the kingdom of Oyo. Akinola was, in fact, Prince Adeyemi, the heir to the throne of Oyo. He had disguised himself as a poor singer to find a bride who would love him for who he truly was, not for his wealth or title. The court fell silent. The forbidden tradition no longer applied, as Akinola was of royal blood. The Oba, realizing his mistake, embraced Prince Adeyemi and granted him permission to marry his daughter. The happy ending. Prince Adeyemi and Princess Adesuwa were married in a grand ceremony that united the kingdoms of Ile-Ife and Oyo. The people rejoiced, celebrating not only the union of two kingdoms but also the victory of true love over tradition. Prince Adeyemi continued to sing, and his songs became even more beautiful, inspired by the love he shared with Adesuwa. The once forbidden love now stood as a symbol of hope and unity in the hearts of all who heard their story. And so, the tale of Adesuwa and Adeyemi lived on, reminding generations that love, when true, can overcome even the most formidable of obstacles.